Good evening, committee. My name is Teri Robnett. I am the founder and executive director of Cannabis Patients Alliance. I'm also a member of the Scientific Advisory Panel, or Scientific Advisory Council, that reviewed the most recent petition for PTSD and recommended it to the Board of Health with a favorable recommendation. Unfortunately, the Board of Health didn't hear us. I've been working on this issue of PTSD since 2012. But I really want to talk to you about why. Why is this important to me? This is very personal. I am a multiple sexual assault survivor. I worked in the cannabis industry in 2009 during the first green rush, and I will never, ever forget the big Marine that I watched turn into a pool of goo as he sat in my office sobbing, begging me to find a physician that would work with him and use cannabis to help him break the heroin addiction that he had developed since his time in the Middle East, because that was what he was using in order to treat his PTSD, heroin. But what I really want to tell you about is my daughter-in-law, Amanda Duran. She was in the library at Columbine High School when two young men walked in and opened fire. She survived, unlike many of the other students that were there with her. The girl next to her was shot in the arm. And what I've handed out to you is a recent article in Cracked that tells her story, not just about what happened then, but about what she goes on, what she has to deal with on a daily basis now. I didn't know her then. I know her now as my daughter-in-law, as this amazing, wonderful, compassionate, and courageous woman. But I can tell you that if I was her parent back then, and what she has told me about what she went through when she was 15 years old, I can tell you that I would want every tool available to her to help treat this very complex condition. That I, as a parent, would want everything available to her to help her get through the trauma that she survived in that library on that day. And we are coming up to the anniversary here pretty soon, next month. So for people like my daughter-in-law, Amanda, like this veteran that I met back in 2009, I'm asking you to pass this bill without restriction on children. Because children, like my daughter-in-law, need this. Fortunately, she's an adult now, and she started using cannabis, and I can tell you that the first time that she used a gummy bear, half a gummy bear, 5 milligrams of THC, she said she was anxiety-free for 3 weeks. And when she told her husband, my stepson, about this, he wasn't surprised that she had tried cannabis. What he was surprised about was that she had gone to the dispensary on her own to purchase it. This is giving her life back. And damn, I wish it had been available for her back then. I do. I wish a lot of times that I knew then what I know now. So thank you so much for allowing us to be here, for bringing this bill forward, for listening to it. Thank you, Representative Singer and Senator Aguilar. And please vote yes on this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Robinette. Questions? No questions seen. Okay, thanks for being